Okay, this is a demonstration of RainCheck working with the web, the extension, and obviously on an iPhone 6. And I also have a beacon over here which we use, which is battery operated beacon, BLE version 4. If I fire the RainCheck app up from its icon here, it goes through the splash screen and it arrives on a trending tab. The trending tab is anything that anyone's rain checking from any website or online retailer at the time, and that just formulates a list of items. If there's an item in the list that is not in your list, you can just add it by clicking it and it's rain checked. If I go to the My List tab, which is down the bottom, it switches to My List. These are all the items that I have rain checked from online properties or online sites, and they just list them with the retailer and the price. I can go in and it'll show me the price, and through there I can comment on it or like it if it's someone else's list. In here there's a Friends tab. These are friends that I've shared my list with permissions. If I go into one of my friends list, I can see their list as well, and from here I can go into one of their items and I can like it and I can comment on it, etc. And I can also use the location service to find out where the nearest store is. So going back to the location side of things, if I go into the Discover tab, which is next to the Trending tab, it'll list our featured retail partners, and there's also a list of all the other retailers that we've enabled in RainCheck. And these are all links out to their web-based e-commerce sites. If I go to Country Road, for example, it opens up a Safari session and we go to the Country Road's website. So I might be just cruising around surfing the web looking at things. I'm going to do women's apparel, but if I go new in, I'm going into shoes now, and I'm looking around at shoes and I think that boot's pretty cool, so I'm having a look at it and I've decided that I want to keep it. I just hit the share function on the iOS app and I hit the RainCheck button and it'll say that that's been rain checked. Now if I go back to the app, the native app, and back into my list, there it is, it's in my list now. So it's gone from the web into the native app. So it's now in my personal list. Now as far as the how the location works with Bluetooth, there's two formulas. We can use geofence technology when we're near a shopping area, and we also use a BLE Bluetooth beacon for more finite proximity locations like at store level. So if I just close the app now, and I'll just turn Bluetooth on, and if I just wait a little while, it'll obviously see this beacon once it feels a pulse, and I get a push notification which I can open. And I obviously haven't got a shop nearby, but it otherwise lists the item here and show me how to get there, etc. So it's an online to offline commerce platform. It's taking things from online into the native app. There's also, if you have a look at the website on my laptop here, I'm on Country Road again, for example, and you'll see how the extension works. There's address there. There's an icon that appears using a browser extension in Chrome, in this case. If I click that, it'll also rain check the item, and if I refresh my list on the app, there it is. It's in my list. So that's how it all works. It's using geofence technology for shopping areas, and more finite proximity, we use a beacon, a BLD beacon. In this case, we use Blue Cat's beacons, which are quite popular, but we can pretty much drop any SDK for any other beacons into the app. We also, in the future, want to use Apple Pay, so people can obviously use, when they shop for items, whether it's apparel or electronics, they can get to the store and actually pay using Apple Pay. So that's on our roadmap. We're just launching in the Australian market. So therefore, there's a demo with the location services, the native app, and the web.